Welcome back everyone to another episode of Satisfactory. So in today's episode I wanted to improve my um, power grid because we had just unlocked a new recipe for compact coal which required silver and coal. So I've been going out, been trying to find a location with silver that was near to coal. Found this one and then I repinged for coal. One, two. What? Okay. Don't understand why this took so long to ping, but well, there seems to be a pure and a normal vein here next to the water. So, my idea is I'm going to abandon my original power plant and I'm gonna be scoping out the area here. Don't worry about this. This is a really dangerous cable. Because the moment you let go wrong, at the wrong moment, you default to your death. But yeah, I basically want to try and find a good spot to build a bunch of uh, well, generators, coal generators. So I would have to rebuild my current system. There. But this does look like a really good spot to actually build. It's close to the water, so I don't need to put in too many pipes. I just need to be careful with the wildlife. And yeah, there's coal here as well. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna rush the enhanced security assets as soon as I can. Okay, how do I get this one? How do I get this slug? Dang it. And then we get to here, where the coal should be, I believe. Yes, here. Alright. Even more stuff to deal with. I do like how this one looks more coastal, the body. There's a little bit of coral on, well, whatever they are. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this. I'm also gonna turn around the whole. Whew. I'm gonna have to turn around the sulfur miner. Oh, no. Hatcher meat, okay.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to move over a lot of the generators. I'm gonna have to move over the water collectors. And I totally forgot to pick up the hatchery remains. And I guess I'm gonna start building a new area here. For the, well, steam engines. Okay, let's go and let's grab the materials. Let's land in the reinforced plate and get ourselves enhanced security assets.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Okay. Now, I needed a second zapper. Two. And I need more wires. No, not enough. I need 12 more. Should have grabbed all of this beforehand. Oh well. Come on. There. 500. And then we can check out our new Xeno Basher. Craft. Ooh. Ooh. Way better. Cool. We still have some research left. Megafauna, Atramine. There we go.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Cool. But right now I don't need that, so... Okay, what else do I have left to do? Place down the miners, of course. Choose new research as well. Tier 3 is fully done. Let's just select tier 2 and finish this off as well. Come on. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up a whole stack of iron plates. Luckily my system already had them. And let's first make sure that I'm actually crafting the things I need. So yeah, let's go back, place down the miner, and relocate the sulfur, because the sulfur right now is pointing the wrong direction. Alright, I have my weapon. Let's try and bash these spawner pods. Let's go with the easier to reach one first, because that one, again, is easier to reach. Ooh! That took care of him in no time. Wow. Amazing. Ow. Okay, and this is the cure one. So we just put it here and start running a line, and I totally forgot to restock on I forgot to restock on piping on rods. Oh well, let me just put down something I can't put down because it also requires rods. Oops, I'm gonna be right back. Well, that took a little bit of time, but I managed to route all of the sulfur to here. So now all that's left to do is to actually build the assembly line. Now I do need to be a little bit careful, because I have very limited space here. Although I can just build another thing here, so it doesn't really matter that much. There. Let me just extend the platform a little bit. There we go. And then we put in the splitters. Okay. All the way on the edge gives the most space if you put it in. Problem is, it's still not enough space. Okay, there. Cool. This one goes in here. Then we do the coal. And connect to the energy source. And we make our compact coal. There. Now, we do have a miner set on a pure node, so I kind of want to check out one thing. And that is basically just how much is it actually making? 120. Okay, so I can just upgrade the conveyor belt to tier 2 and still would have more than enough currently going on. Okay, so I can then actually make like a second one if I really needed it. Oh, right. I was wondering why the sulfur was already in there, but I literally filled it up myself. But yeah, now on this side we're gonna do the mergers. There. And now I'm gonna have to go and make myself the coal power generator. Cables and rotors. Alright. Great. Oh, I also then of course need a fluid extractor. So that already doubled the rotors I needed. Come on. There. Anyway, yeah, time to set up the water extractor. So we go to production and place down the water extractor. There. Then we go here. I have a neat little platform. I say neat as if it's not a huge ugly mess. And then we place down our generator. Does it actually stick on the platform? Oh yeah, okay, there. I could place the second one right next to it, maybe invert, and then, you know, move it a little bit inward. Cool. So now's gonna be the annoying part. Figuring out how I'm gonna do everything. Wait, why can't I? It's strange. There we go. And of course, I also need to make it so that all of the water actually gets pumped. And make sure that I can actually add multiple pipes to it later. There. And there. I totally forgot to bring rotors for this. Oh boy. I really hope this is good enough. That it actually pumps all the way into the machinery, because... Oh no. Nope, it doesn't. I'm an idiot. So I will grab all of the piping later. For now, just manual everything. Uh, make sure pipes here can get over. And I now also need... there. And there. Cool. And now to make splitters. There we go. Go in here. Go in there. Cool. Yeah, let me... There was water in here. Or at least I thought there was. Anyway, let me just go and grab more rotors. It's consuming 45 water per minute. It requires 7.44 per minute. And one of these produces 25. So I could theoretically run 2 without problems, and a third one I might need some sample for it. Good to know. Does seem to have helped my energy problem a little bit, so yeah, great. Anyway, now we still have another problem to solve, which was the transport of the steel to my base. Because I do have the steel friction now, I just need to get it to my actual workshop. And for that I did want to use the... No. I did want to use the... whatchamacallit? The tractors. And bus stations, of course. So... yeah, I'm gonna be busy paving the way to an... from my foundry to the actual construction area, my workshop area, and yeah, then I can look into how you can actually make bus tractors automatically run. Not really sure how to do that just yet, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be busy. That's all I know. Let's run a little test, shall we? I unlocked this new floor type. It's called Foundation. It is entirely made out of concrete, so I guess it's all just concrete foundation. It's like, it doesn't help that all of them are called Foundation, you know, but oh well. Anyway, transport, workstation. Let's have one here. And have another one here. Cool. So there definitely is going to be a thing that I'm gonna have to make a truck that's too wide. There. Okay. I don't understand why suddenly my hotbar is set to 6. Oh, there we go. 1. There. How does this work? Headlights, camera. Oh, there's wait. All right. No storage crate there. I see. Not a lot of energy from 2 wood. Got it. But it is really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out how I want to do this because I want to keep this too wide road going. But I am thinking about basically adding like 2 to the side and then moving this one all the way onto the side blocks. I also have to figure out how I want to do, like, to make sure that the tractor doesn't just drive off the side of the road. So I am thinking of maybe adding something of a basic wall to the side. Like so. Having a basic protection thing. A guardrail. But yeah, I need to figure out how to actually make it so that it drives. Because right now this is not working. So I figured out what the problem was. I didn't have energy set to the... I didn't have a connection between my power and these 2 stations. So yeah, really easy mistake to make, but it works. So now all I need to do is make it so that I can actually receive and unload all of the products on my highway. We're just gonna need a little bit of a redesign because if I show it off, I wish I had a car to actually get on top of there, but oh well. Vanity project for later. There. Right now it is a little bit of a mess. It's all sideways, which is not gonna be good. So yeah, rebuilding time. I'm thinking just go straight over there and then, you know, instead of going directly, go sideways. But we'll see. I mean, it doesn't need to be straight the entire time. It just needs to be straight when it matters. And I think that with this going diagonally, it might cause a little bit of trouble. So yeah. Okay, time to rebuild. Let's try. So, I laid out the parkour, the road. Let's try to make it to the other side. There we go, this is pretty good. Ah, oops. Now the only problem is, I'm trying to come on. I'm trying to refill my tractor as well, so I gotta see what I can do here. It is filling the fuel. Oh, it is actually full. Okay. I didn't realize that. Cool. Now all I have to do is connect the steel ingots with the rest of the system. There. There. And there we go. So now the thing will automatically load up with steel ingots. And then I'm gonna have to build 2 more factories, one for the beams and one for the pipes. And then we produce our own stuff over there. Our own steel beams and piping. Oof. You know, this is my steel production. Might as well. There we go. I love it. Machines are being emptied out. There we go. And now comes the fun part. I'm gonna have to actually save the travel path. Okay, so record menu. Start recording. Gotta be real careful. Because I do not want it to cut into the side. It's not unloading. And now to close the loop. There we go. I should definitely put that safety guardrail in sooner rather than later. Oh. I'm gonna delete that path. Sorry about that. That's not the path I want to go for. I also want to figure out I gotta figure out where I gotta be to actually make it so that it loads. Hmm. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure this out and I'm gonna have to redo the path. Great. I have done it. I managed to make the tractor do a lap and actually bring all of the steel ingots here. Okay, that's a little bit weird that it does that, but oh well. So yeah, we now have all the steel we need. Don't mind that. Yeah, it's been brought in, it's being turned into beams, and it's being turned into the pipes. Yeah, steel pipes. And I couldn't be more happier. Now, I think this is gonna be it for today. So, next time we're gonna be working on actually making the second project part. As you can see, the first one has been complete already, so removed the line. And yeah, it's basically gonna be a combination of these things with the steel beams. And we're gonna work towards researching the last part as well. So, I hope you all join me for that. And I hope to see you all next time.